Shalom from the Galilee. Hey, just a quick report to add to what happened during the recent PAJ, Prophetic Artist Journey. Wow. There was one scene where we met in Yafo, near the clock tower, but first one of the intercessors had found a place where there was a crown of thorns hanging from a noose. Okay, be real easy to get upset about that, but you know the history of the Jewish people and the church is not a very pretty one. So it was good. We called forth salvation. Always a good thing. Remember, the calling forth is not what we want. It's what God wants according to his word. And then as we were leaving that area to go to the clock tower where we knew we had an assignment, we were saying, wow, I wonder what time it is. And as soon as we came out, it was 2:22. And so, of course, you know what scriptures we read. Isaiah 22:22. We all have those keys of David, every one of us, you too. It's just, what do you do with them? And what are they there for? To lock, that no one can open, to open, that no one can close. Of course, God's the only one who can do that. But he's given us these keys, and what do we use them for? So at the clock tower, at the port of Yafo, we use the keys to close the doors to trafficking and to open the doors to Aliyah. It was really special. The whole time was so special. Praying at Independence Hall. Wow, this is a landmark in Israel, okay? This is where Ben Gurion stated the modern state of Israel is now a nation, and yet we've kind of gone downhill since then. But there are three entities that are supposed to take care of this place: the Antiquities, the local city, and the federal government. And all three are arguing over who's going to cover the cost and so forth. And so there's no unity. And meanwhile, Independence Hall, this major landmark in Tel Aviv, is crumbling. It is imploding from within. So I had a vision of us going through a gate one by one. It was a very narrow gate, and we were looking for this place on Rothschild Boulevard, and sure enough, we found it. It was the side entrance to Independence Hall. And we came through one by one, and we called forth unity, and we called forth, rather than an imploding of the nation, that God's hand would be upon it. And just so many things like this. I don't even know where to start. The Pesach Sheni outreach was phenomenal. So many people came and asked, Maza, what is that? Second Passover, second chance. And we were able to pray for many on the streets. But really my highlight was just that God brought the most wonderful intercessors, as he does. And we walked together in unity after waiting each morning together, listening to him, not to me. And he speaks. God still speaks today. Let it be known that. And so thank you for standing with us during the next one as we go to the Dead Sea and pray at the Yam HaMelech for the upcoming Pride Fest. Oy vavoy. We'll be calling forth multitudes in the valley of decision. Shalom.